Our farm, we can trace our roots back to 1846. The first generation moved here. I am 5th generation. My son is 6th. My dad just celebrated 90th birthday this year. He's 4th generation. So we have a long lineage of growing apples in this farm. The apples we grow, we start here in August, usually with Paula Red, Premier Honeycrisp, Wildfire Gala, and we progress through the season. We got 12 different varieties. There's lots of variations of the varieties. We will conclude with Evercrisp and Fuji. Evercrisp being new to us, probably will be our first harvest this year with that variety. MSU Extension has just been a great partnership for us here at Thome Orchards. We lean on them a lot. Whenever I call, they ask, how can I help?
So over the years, I've had the opportunity to work with Steve on numerous projects. We do demonstrations on his farm. We might do pruning demos on his farm. You know, he's always a tour stop. We've done some various spray trials on his farm. He's let me collect samples and do trapping. He's just kind of all around person that I can go to when I need to have input from an industry leader.
Ed Robinette and myself, we go back, but our friendship goes back a long ways. I was on the Michigan State Horticultural Society with Ed. He is just a tremendous leader and somebody I look up to tremendously.
Steve is one of those people that is always willing to help. He and his farm, his family, offer their farm as a location for extension experiments. They host tours. They're going on tours to find new ideas to bring back home, and then they share with others. It's vital to the industry and to fruit growers in West Michigan that we have people like Steve who are willing to share their time and their knowledge and their farm.
Committees and panels I've been on started back in the late 80s or mid 80s. Dad got me on, pulled some strings and got me on the Ridge Pomster group. And from there it progressed. From there I went to the Michigan Apple Research Committee, spent 9 years on apple research, chairing it for a couple years. From there we went to the Michigan State Horticultural Society. I was on for 10 years, the 9th year being president of the Hort Society, and 10th year being past president.
As farmers, we're all busy. We can all say, I'm too busy to do anything but my job, but he has chosen to do more than that. He's served on the Michigan State Horticultural Society for many years in many capacities, served as president for a term, and then also in the Michigan Fruit Tree Commission, which is all non-paid, it's voluntary, it's above and beyond, it's something that needs to be done, but you as a grower have that choice to say, I'm going to take care of me and mine, or I'm going to look beyond my needs and serve my fellow growers, and that's what Steve has done.
He is an industry leader. He might not see himself that way, but he really is. Other people look to him to see, how is Steve doing it? What's going on over there? He tries new things and shares the good things that work and sometimes shares the things that don't work so well, which we all learn from, at the same time. I think one of the most important things about Steve is that there's no selfishness to him. He's not in it for Steve and the Thome farm. He's in it to make sure that all growers can rise up and be better. That's important for him. He doesn't want to waste time doing things that don't work, and he's more than willing to share with anybody that is willing to listen.
Here I am, 30-some years later. I'm still on the farm, loving it. It's rewarding, it's challenging, but it's a lot of work. But I wouldn't change it for anything.